So the Saab is finally fixed. I think I found the last piece of the puzzle. And I'm going to address this now. There is a code for 12224, which is air fuel mixture too rich. Now, if you've watched all the other Saab videos that I have, I've been constantly wrestling with a lean condition where there's too much air getting into the engine for the amount of fuel. I've had a lot of vacuum leaks and other leaks, like exhaust leaks, that are causing my O2 sensors to think I had more air coming in that's not measured by the mass airflow sensor. And this code right here is kind of the last clue that helped me pinpoint what exactly was the problem. And it was the mass airflow sensor, particularly this one. This is the cheapo knockoff one I got that has a filament that's not like the Bosch one. The clue was running rich, and this is not as, let's say, accurate as the Bosch unit because of this weird filament. The Bosch unit has the thin platinum wire, which is able to detect much more smaller particles, I guess, of air, and this knockoff unit is not as sensitive in that regard. So it was counting not enough air coming in, and the engine was giving the right amount of fuel, but it wasn't counting the correct amount of air coming in. And the ECU thinks, oh, so this regular amount of gas I'm giving is now too much. There's not enough air coming in. And that told me, well, my knockoff mass airflow sensor is probably not sensitive enough to get a proper air reading from my ECU. I found this brand, this BSE, Blue Streak Electronics, is a remanufactured mass airflow sensor off of Rock Auto. This unit wasn't very cheap, but on the product pictures it showed that it had the platinum wire filament and not the resistor wire filament that the knockoff sensor has. And that's what kind of made me decide, oh yeah, I should buy this. Maybe this is what I need, because this cheapo mass airflow sensor is not working correctly. So I should shell out the money to get a proper one. And I've searched on eBay for the last few weeks for a Bosch brand one, and my results were not very good. It was either the wrong part number or it was egregiously expensive for what it was. And this one, I saw the picture on Rock Auto. It had the platinum wire filament, but what surprised me was they sent me a Bosch part. It had the correct part number. They sent me a Bosch part. This isn't the actual one, the correct one's in the car. But it was the same part number as this, and it was a Bosch part. And it was remanufactured by this company, Blue Streak Electronics. And that made my day, honestly. I thought they were going to send me a mass airflow sensor that just copied the Bosch unit with the platinum wire, but they sent me an actual Bosch part. I was quite thrilled to get that, and I put it in the car. I went for a test drive earlier, and that idle dip I get off throttle, where I rev it up and then the idle drops to its normal amount, but it goes too low and the engine almost stalls. It completely stopped doing that. I drove it around the neighborhood and the car feels brand new again. It's amazing. And I may be getting ahead of myself, but I'm going to say it anyway. And I'm going to knock on wood. I think the Saab is finally fixed. I really want to thank everyone that's watched my videos, the ones that have watched from beginning to end on each video and click the like button, and those of you that have subscribed. You guys are the ones that are making me want to keep going. I was seriously considering selling my Saab if this didn't work, as the car had been sitting in my driveway since January, December, something like that, just covered in pollen and dirt, and I just couldn't bear to stand. I couldn't stand to watch it sit there and not get used. And this was kind of my last resort. And I'm so glad that the car works again. I can drive it to work. I don't have to drive my truck and have to get gas every other day because it just guzzles gasoline. I'm so happy to be able to drive my Saab again, and thank you all for watching my videos. It's yeah, I don't even know what to say. Thank you all.